Shalom. I'm going to give all the grand praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Give honors to the Edison Pastor Grand Muslim, which is this truth and safety. Citation to the hopeful that is part of the forecast of their. The title of this lesson is going to be another dated verse of 2 Corinthians 5:1. Goes into the temporal and eternal. So it reads, "For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved, we have a building of the Most High, and a house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens." Okay. So for we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle, so this is twofold, right? Could we know that ultimately, actually, Paul, he knew about the destruction of the temple, right? He knew about, the temple was destroyed, right? As soon as the Lord, got risen up, the temple, it basically, the Lord said, Yahushua said he can rebuild, he can, just basically destroy the temple, rebuild in 3 days, and that would happen, right? And that was basically a sign of, Yahushua being that, Yahushua being the, that sacrifice, it allowed Israel, okay, to see Yahushua and to see that Yahushua was the that we can get through the Most High, we can get to the Most High, but through Yahushua, okay. So we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved, our earthly house of this tabernacle represent what our bodies, okay. This human body where our spirit dwells, right? We have a building of the Most High, right? And house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens, okay. So, this is why I said twofold, because when you might think when it can be talking that and house not made with hands, it can be talking about the temples, okay, that is like built, all right, on this side, but that's a temple, okay, in the heavens, an eternal temple, right? That the eternal temple, okay. Scripture also speaks about that we are the temple, right? And we know that. We know that ultimately talking about, because right now we're not the temple. Okay, we're the temple, but right now our bodies, how our bodies are, and how our spirit is, right? We can't. There's only so much. We're not fully perfected. Okay, because we still go off. Okay, the temple is holy. Okay, it's completely different. Okay, from the from the heathens, right? Because we still act like we still live like heathens. We still, we still live like heathens in the sense of being going off, okay, committing sins, committing iniquity, right? So we can't choose. We can say that we're at the temple, because if you're in the truth, right? If you're because the Lord is dwelling within us, right? If you have the Spirit, we have the name of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, He dwells with you. But we're not fully perfected, okay? So ultimately, that temple, that temple is going to be that temple that Paul's referring to is that house, in that the eternal in the heavens is referring to our new bodies, right? Our immortal bodies, right? That can never be destroyed, and immortal body that it have a flesh of heart, okay? It have a heart of flesh, right? That will be willing to adhere and abide by the words of the Lord, that will be willing to follow the commandments of the Lord, and that will be completely perfect, okay, without sins, okay, completely holy, okay, separate, right, from the ways of the heathens, okay. That's internal, right? That's everlasting, right? That's a treasure, okay. That's we have every Israelite have a mortal body waiting for them, okay, because the scripture speaks about how we can't take we can't take this body up into even our body. What this is about in the twinkle of an eye, when the light basically risen up, that our body gonna change right into a mortal body. Cause with this flesh, it can't. Ultimately, this flesh it can't behold the eyes of the Lord, right? And, so we will need an immortal body, right? A body in heaven, right? In order to even behold the eyes of the Lord, to ultimately look at the Lord. Okay, And this is why 2 Corinthians 5:2 it goes into that. For in this we groan earnestly, desiring to be clothed upon with our house, which is from heaven, right? Our house, which is from heaven, which is referring to our mortal body, our new body, right? An eternal body, right? And we're desiring that day to day. Our brothers and our apostles and others, they speak about that. They speak about that, right? About this wretched body, just just earnestly desiring that new body, okay, in the heavens. It says, if so be that being clothed, we should not be found naked. Meaning what? We won't be found naked. We won't be, found in sin, found in iniquity like Adam, Eve, or they will find in iniquity. They will find sin. They will find without the law, all right, without the commandments, right? Because the commandments, the law is what it would keep us clothed, okay. Is what keeps us our foundation, all right. Is what keep us clothed, all right. So that in that mortal body, again, that mortal body, right, will be willing to keep the commandments, right. The commandments will be what in our hearts. It will be basically ping in our heart, right. It will be like it will never be a second thought. It will all be on our mind. Every single law will always be in our mind. We'll always keep it perfectly. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna close here on your presence to YAHAWAH. BAHASHAM.